Welcome to I Just Have to Say Something. On this channel, we spend a lot of time talking about crime trends, and how to avoid becoming a victim of criminal activity, up to and including using the Second Amendment. KHOU from Houston, Texas, has provided a good video on how to protect yourself from getting followed home. Before we get into this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Let's dive into this.
It's the latest criminal trend caught on camera. Armed thieves following people home from stores to rob them. There are ways to lower the chances of this happening to you.
Now that we know what's going on, there's got to be a new us when we go out.
Tony Leal, president of PPI Securities and retired chief of the Texas Rangers, says these crimes start from everywhere.
There are thieves that do follow people from Walmart. There are people that follow people from Cartier.
Most every victim.
Somebody who's not paying attention.
When you go out shopping, be aware of who's around you, who's looking at you. When you go into a jewelry store, for example, take a look around you. Lift your head up and look around and see if there's anybody who's just paying attention to you. In many cases, these people that do these juggings will have a hoodie on and will have a mask on. They're using COVID as a cover. But if somebody's paying too much attention to you, keep that in mind. Be aware of your situation and be aware of when that person leaves the store. And by all means, get your head out of your app. Put your phone down and pay attention to everything that's going on around you as you're walking toward your car.
And often, they're alone. A buddy system is key. If you are alone, don't be afraid to ask for an escort to your car. If someone does plan to follow you, it shows that you are vigilant.
From Walmart to Saks, you have police officers working there.
Once driving, pay attention.
Look and see if there's a car behind you. When you pull into your neighborhood, if that car turns with you there, turn down another street, and if it turns again, call 911.
Whatever you do, don't drive home or pull over. Keep driving until an officer arrives.
The one thing I like to add to this section is get to know the local police stations, substations, fire departments, any law enforcement agency or office that's manned 24 hours in your area. If you believe someone is following you, just don't drive aimlessly around until the police show up. They may be very busy, and since you're moving around, they may miss you. So the best thing to do is actually drive toward a police substation or a police office. For example, when you're on 911, you could tell the dispatcher, hey, this is the kind of car that I'm driving. This is what I'm concerned about, and I am headed toward this police substation. Can you have somebody meet me there? That is much more effective than maybe getting caught at a traffic light in traffic and getting carjacked. So instead of driving around aimlessly, you're driving toward people that can help you.
Finally, don't forget to listen to your gut.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're not being followed. So don't talk yourself into, that's just me.
To recap, don't go places alone if you can help it. Ask for an escort to your car. Make sure you're not being followed into your neighborhood. And one more tip. If you're going to buy something expensive, dress down. Try not to draw attention to yourself. And also consider covering that fancy logo on the bag, too. In Houston, I'm Lauren Tellerico, KHOU 11 News.
One thing that I learned over the years growing up in Miami, to avoid these type of situations, one of the best things you can do is go to a low-end store and buy towels. Buy something innocuous that, nobody really cares about, bath towels, kitchen towels, it doesn't matter. And get a big bag. And then when you go to the store you really want to go to, which is like, say, for example, a jewelry store where you're going to buy something expensive for a spouse or a loved one, you make that store your last store where you're going to shop. And then you place that item inside the bag that has towels. So your exposure of letting people know what you have is very minimized because you're only in there as your last place to shop. You're not advertising in a mall for 30, 40, 50 minutes that you just shopped at an expensive jewelry store. And then when you do get your item, you're dropping it immediately into a bag that has that's known for selling bath towels. So the possibility of you getting spotted by a criminal decreases significantly by just using some common sense. Hope this video helps everybody be safe throughout the holidays. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and share some comments below. Thank you for visiting.